Zaxro wants more improvement because he was looking at the game report just in between the two games, realizing that knight f6 check was a mistake.
Usually it's a good idea to not for your piece where, it's being attacked by 3 other pieces, but
usually, but some people buck the trends, they're like, yeah, I'll do what I want.
And
that's
game
true.
2 is on. We have e4 on the board by Austin. He's got the white pieces in a must-win situation. He needs to win this game to earn a tiebreaker. If he cannot win the game, then Zaxro will move on to the semifinals.
What if he wins in time here? That
Wait,
an option?
Doesn't the game abort if you don't make a move in the first minute?
Actually,
yeah,
that's true.
I think it does, but I'm sure there are tournament settings that the chess.com staff are using. And right now, we see Zex, he's there. He knows it's his move, and he's just kind of hanging out, and finally, he puts his pawn in the side.
He's just vibing,
Yes, vibing in silence. So knight c3 by Austin. And I'm curious how Austin will play this opening, because it does, just by playing knight c3, it feels like he worked on chess with somebody. I don't know if it's Alexandra or Andrea or who, but I don't know. I just get the feeling that he has put in some work, and it is showing based on this game compared to how he played against Connor Eats Pants.
I fully agree with you that there's a lot of improvement in Austin's play. So I wonder if it was Alexandra who, after a successful show participation, decided to help Austin back with his chess improvement, or is it just that he was also grinding off stream and trying to maybe solve puzzles, take some of the chess.com lessons. There are many video lessons also on the site that the players have been learning from. I heard Levy's 10-minute opening series mentioned so many times, including Zaxtra, who said that's where he learned some of his openings from.
Is that where he learned to play queen f6 and pawn g5 like this? Super ambitious.
I'm not sure.
Well, I like these pawn structures. We saw something very similar from Austin in the previous game, except it was on d5 and f5. So maybe, pushing your pawns up like this is one of their favorite things
He's
do.
He's going for the cheese, because if this knight moves, there's queen takes f2 checkmate. So Austin needs to find what may not be an easy move to play, but knight to d5 hits this queen, opens up this bishop to the e5 square where the knight's also attacking. White is in the driver's seat, but he has to find the move knight to d5, because otherwise he's just losing this knight on f3, which cannot move thanks to the checkmate on f2. I'll show that.
This is slightly nerve-wracking. I do think he understands that this is a checkmate, because I believe he's fallen for it before, so he's probably looking for the move now to avoid that from happening.
Well, will he find it? Because as you guys said, it's not an easy move to spot. So knight d5 is a very strong move. White has advantage here if he plays knight d5, but any other move will lose the knight on f3. He sees that he cannot move it because of the scholar's mate on f2. I'm surprised that Zextra is going for it. So straightforward about this mate idea on f2, which we don't usually recommend. So a lot of beginners would try to go for the scholar's mate, but it's not the most
what do you mean, Anna? You don't teach all your students the scholar's mate the first thing?
Oh
no!
Oh no!
He blundered.
Missing something. I'm pretty sure.
Zextra is laughing. He's going for it.
Oh god. Oh man.
Just when we said you shouldn't try to go for the scholar's mate, Zextra proves that we are wrong. Everyone
we're all failing as coaches. And we all know what we're going to be coaching our students coming up, right? The scholar's mate.
Oh no.
About that.
Yeah, that's very direct on the f2 square. Unfortunately, the knight was the lone piece standing in the way of the queen from getting to that pawn. And queen takes f2 check, and mate has occurred. So unfortunately for Austin, he did the right thing in a sense by moving a knight that was under attack, but you can't get away with it because of the problem behind it. So we're going to take a quick break. When we return, we will have both Zextro and Austin